Chat, another reaction. I'm going crazy. I'm uploading every month of the year. But that never happens. And I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube. Let me know if I start streaming on YouTube. Uh, but I ain't gonna stream till I get my game back because I don't have my game right now, unfortunately. But Crime Reacts. Shout out to Flight. Police confront evil mom over daughter. Oh, I'm better that out. Police confront evil mom over horrifying daughter crime. Does not make sense, but let's tap in.
Stop. Don't do that. Alright, you don't need to touch me. Relax before you catch another charge.
Thursday, August 11th, 2022, Flagler County, Florida. The county sheriff's office received a call from a distressed woman crying as she reported that a co-worker was assaulting her daughter. Authorities were dispatched to locate the woman and get her side of the story. And as more calls began to come in, the situation started to seem truly alarming. A child appeared to be in danger. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
How's it going? Tyler? I'm here to check on, is it the daughter? Is Priscilla here?
Yes.
Okay, can I talk with her?
Yes.
For a second?
How are you guys today?
All right, how are you?
Who are you to Priscilla?
Boy.
You're Priscilla's boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. And Priscilla's daughter's here as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. 40 Alpha Delta Lima 0 Foxtrot.
Hello.
Can I help you?
So we're here, I guess.
What if you could make $5,000 to $20,000 flipping houses without using your own money, without risk, and without...
Cat.
Is there an issue, like your daughter or something?
Nope.
No? Is your daughter home?
Talk to her?
Nope. No? Nope. Okay. All right. Do you want us to go any further with what we're doing? Nope. Okay. All right. Turn around for me.
What's going on?
The suspect, identified as Priscilla Jocelyn Florentino, stepped out to meet the officers at her front door. Her responses were short, and she adopted a defiant stance in front of the officers. She refused to allow them to speak with her daughter and didn't seem willing to talk about what had happened. But how bad was it really for her to try and flee from the authorities?
Hey, Priscilla, don't do that. Okay, stop. Don't do that. You guys, okay. Priscilla.
Comes down.
I got her. Priscilla, can you stop? Are you kidding me? Baby,
You're not under arrest.
you're not under arrest. There you go.
Let me go.
Okay then. You guys, please don't. Please stop. Babe, can you stop?
Let me go.
No, we can't let you go.
They just want to talk. You don't gotta.
Alright, you don't need to touch me.
Okay, guys.
You don't need to.
Back out.
I want to stand up.
Stop.
Now
Stop touching me.
Please just let me go. Chug it up along. Look, okay, get up.
Keep touching me.
Okay, stop.
Stop.
Let me
You
go.
don't have a choice.
Let me go.
Bro, what the fuck? Is she crazy?
Please stop. For me.
She's
I know, but for
fucking
me,
nutty,
listen,
bro.
They just want to talk.
So let me go.
You just like, for like 2 seconds. There you go. Now get up and talk civilized. Come, talk civilized.
I'm talking.
Okay.
What's up?
Stand up. You guys see.
I don't need to stand up. I don't need to stand up.
Baby. Can you guys tell me what's going on first?
Yes, we will. Stand up.
She's being detained. She's being detained right now.
detained.
Relax before you catch another charge.
You're not catching nothing, babe. Are you really Baby, are you kidding me? Mi amor.
Reason to arrest me.
Baby,
You're not under arrest.
You're not under arrest.
All right, so let me go.
They're gonna detain you to talk to you, babe.
Ellos me lleven a la
Ellos no te van a llevar, no la van a llevar, ¿verdad?
Va a ser tu
No,
culpa
ellos
que me
van a
llamen
venir.
la presión.
No, it's
Yo ya
not.
estoy en fianza.
Ya.
Tú me la jodiste.
Yo no te jodí nada.
Lárgate de mi casa.
Mi amor, yo no jodí
Lárgate de mi
nada.
casa, porque tú bien sabías que no le tenías que dar mi nombre.
Yo no le di ningún
Lárgate.
nombre.
Y tú dices, yo no vivo aquí, yo no sé nada.
Tú no, mi amor.
Lárgate de mi casa.
Stop.
Lárgate de mi casa.
Listen.
Que yo me las tengo que arreglar ahora. Lárgate.
You guys, can you tell me what's going on,
Yes,
please?
that's what.
So I'm guessing, bro called the police on her, and she got like some type of shit going on. She said she was out on bail, so she definitely had some kind of serious going on. So why not just sit there and talk while you do the running in the house that makes it worse?
That's what we were trying to do in first.
Damn.
Okay.
Habla conmigo.
So,
Talk to me.
right now, she's
You
being
thirsty.
secured in lieu of a criminal investigation. Okay?
No investigation de qué? Of what?
All right, we have
Te iban a
another
buscar
deputy
no
on the
matter
way to
what.
explain,
Right?
okay?
Te iban a buscar
Yo
no matter
tenía que
what.
abrir la maldita puerta.
Criminal, okay.
Okay. Let's go outside.
But criminal, okay.
Listen, she's not under arrest. Right now
Okay.
she's detained. Okay.
Okay, I know.
Touching
Okay,
me.
just
You
let
need to try and
Don't
relax.
touch
You
me.
need to try and relax. You're gonna, you already caught an extra charge.
I'm gonna talk to you, okay? If she keeps this up, she's got another
Please.
charge.
Get the
Please.
my
Right
face.
now?
Stay looking for me. Now you.
She already hit me in the hand, so she's catching the charge.
Okay.
Boss, man,
Stand up.
please.
Whoa, that
we're
nigga's
not
picky
doing
as
that.
fuck.
She ain't gonna stop.
That
Let go
nigga's
of your
picky
hand.
as fuck. Oh, she hit me in my head. Yeah, she's definitely
We're
going to
being
jail for
patient
life.
with her. She's still acting up.
Fucking crazy.
So this could have been simple. We could have.
I didn't want nobody to
You
touch
don't.
me.
You don't want to talk to me. I'm not talking to you.
Mi amor, okay.
I have domestic violence issues and I don't like nobody touching me.
Okay,
All right?
all right.
Then don't think
Whoa.
you touch me.
Just
Okay.
I will speak as long as you don't touch me.
Step back before she does something.
Okay, baby. No, she.
I
Just
got you.
relax. Just
Look,
talk.
she's angry. I get it. Okay.
I don't like nobody touching me. You don't
But you
touch
had
me,
it.
I speak like a civilized human being.
Until you
I
disobey
don't
the
understand
order
people
coming
like
back
this.
inside.
What do you mean do you?
That's where it
Never.
escalated.
All right, well, I don't like nobody touching me.
Okay.
I get that, but if you give me a reason to touch you, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
You don't have no reason to touch me.
all right.
Okay, no reason.
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. I don't like you.
Okay, do you want me to talk to you in front of your kids? Or you want to
Sure.
talk civilized
We can
outside?
talk right here.
Just talk to me.
Okay.
That's cool.
I'm talking. What's your name? Officer Patel. I'm talking to you.
Jason. First name Jason, right?
Good therapy.
So,
Good
all
therapy.
reason why we're here.
No, man.
Can you shush and don't be disrespectful, please?
Priscilla struggled, screamed, cursed, and even struck the officers when they tried to restrain her to prevent her from running away. She refused to cooperate, and her boyfriend
Fucking
tried to calm her
buddy.
down, but it didn't seem to help. Her reactions were extremely aggressive, showing behaviors consistent with the accusations. After some persuasion, she finally seemed to give in, but it wouldn't be easy if she remained angry and
Crazy,
aggressive.
bro.
So the reason why we're here is because somebody witnessed you. They identified the car and everything like that.
No.
And cover your dog, material, shave your head, and mark on her face. Okay? That's why you're not under arrest yet. We came to question you about it.
Just
The reason why you're handcuffed, just relax.
yeah.
The reason why you're in handcuffs right now and not just walking around is because of exactly. Not tied to what that is. This is a whole nother thing. So because of the way you retaliated towards it, that's how we got here.
Okay.
Okay?
That's the only reason.
What I was coming to get from you is at least start it on a statement and give me your side of the story. That was it. That was all we were here for.
Okay.
That's when I asked you, did you want to talk to me?
Okay.
That was it. But now, until we get to this next step and this other deputy comes, you're in handcuffs. You're not under arrest right now, okay?
Okay.
So just relax, take a breath.
Now you're cool. I don't want to see him in my
Right.
house. So get him out.
Easy.
Go out.
Just relax.
I'm not gonna step away from my partner.
So,
I will get out my house.
No, man.
Can you
This point,
please?
no.
so this. No,
You want us to walk outside your house?
Us is too many people. I ain't talking
Relax. Listen.
about him. I'm
Listen.
talking about you.
I understand you're talking about me. I'm not leaving my partner for officer
Oh, I
safety
know,
reasons.
I know, I know, I know. Go step my.
Now, can you pay attention?
Nah, get out. Stop.
Let me check. Okay, from that, just from this, are you heard it all?
You know. No, I'm
You need any
not.
kind of, I have to ask. Any kind of medical attention at all? Are you good, sir? Are you heard it all? Are you good?
I'm great. Okay, great, of course.
I'm not
I'm
gonna say
great.
that.
I'm great. Yeah, totally. She has domestic violence problems. The fuck out of here, dude. You're gonna die. In
You
GTA.
cleared the,
Yeah, channel's clear. I'll talk to him. You just want to stand by with Deputy Patel.
This is what the perfect gift for a man looks like.
So my wife got me this weird new.
I don't care. Sad.
I don't know.
She got a little bit of yeah on her. I can't lie.
I don't one either.
This one.
I can't put money. I can't call you because I
Not
got
her.
money on my
The lady,
thing.
the thing. She got a little bit of. Yo, but she's crazy. I don't like it.
Florentino relented and was arrested. The police needed to continue with the process, take her statement, and gather evidence, but things weren't going to be as straightforward as they had hoped since there were serious discrepancies between the accusations and the alleged events. They needed to find the truth, and Priscilla had the chance to defend herself in front of the authorities.
Take a seat in here, okay? Before I ask you any questions, I have to read you these.
She's caked up, but she's fucking insane. Like, nuts.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have rights to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. You understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Have you previously requested any law enforcement officer to allow you to speak to an attorney?
No, sir.
With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What happened at the hotel? You can start me from the beginning.
I was at work. I left the hotel because I was going through my daughter's phone. Because yesterday was the first day of school, and she turned off her phone on me. She didn't come home till about 8:30. She's 12 years old. And I took her phone from her, and I went through it this morning. As I'm at work, I seen what was going on. I asked my boss to give me permission to leave to go pick her up out of school. I picked her up out of school. I brought her back to work with me. I stopped here at home. I grabbed my clippers, and I cut her. And I told her, I said, do you understand why I'm doing this? She said, yes, because it's not the first time you do it. This is the third time I have cut her hair because she wants to be doing things that are not age appropriate for her age. That's what it really comes down to. I'm not going to beat her. I'm not going to punish her. I'm not going to lock her up. I'm going to take away what hurts her the most. Her hair. She loves her hair. Her hair is her thing because she knows it makes her look beautiful.
I mean, at least she's not beating on her, bro. Like, what more can you do as a parent with a child that just wants to keep running away, bro? Like,
so I said, guess what? Now you have.
I don't see her as wrong for this. I see her as wrong for what she did at first. Why are you tweaking? Why not just say this shit at first?
I know what it was. It was Monica. I don't know her last name, and I know where she lives. She came in to ask me a question. She said, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" And I said, "Monica, do me a favor, mind your business." And she said, "Oh my God, you need to pray. You need to do this. You need to that." I said, "Do me a favor. She's not your daughter. Mind your business." And she said, "But you cut her hair. You cut her hair. Mind your fucking business." And she left. And then that was it. And then my boss called me. He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I told you what I'm doing. I picked up my daughter and I'm cutting her hair." He said, "From a parent's perspective, I understand what you're going through." He said, "Do me a favor, just chill out." I said, "I'm not hitting her," because there's cameras all over the hotel. I said, "I'm not hitting her, nothing. You could run them cameras and check it." He said, "All right, just chill out." I said, "Yeah, I'm cool." I stopped. I cut her hair. I cleaned up the mess. That was it. She was sitting there. I was sitting there. And then the same person that called, she was like, "You need to go because you're scaring everyone." I said, "I just spoke to my boss. I don't need to go because of you." So I called him. I said, "Daniel, you want me to go, whatever?" He said, "No, you're fine." She called someone else. I don't know who she called at that point. I guess it was Daniel's superior. And he said, "How about this? Go home, take the day off, relax, come back tomorrow." I said, "All right, cool." That was it. As I'm walking out, the lady that called was like, "You go suck," just the way my daughter sucked. And I walked out. And I guess that's what she did. So that's the story on what happened today. So yes. Did I pull my daughter out of school? Yes. Did I speak to the principal today? Yes. Did I speak to her guidance counselor? Yes. Did I tell him everything I told you? Yes. Did I ask for help? Yes. Did I take her to the hotel to cut hair? Yes. Did I beat my daughter? No. Did I touch her? No. The most I did was cut her hair and smack her on the back of her head because I didn't expect this behavior.
So you did beat your daughter?
Other than that, you could just strip her butt naked and will not find not one bruise, not one fingerprint,
beat your
not
daughter.
one
You
anything,
lied.
because
It's a lie.
I did not hit her.
Priscilla was charged with domestic violence. According to witness statements, she had handcuffed her daughter inside a car in extreme heat, then took her into the hotel where she worked, where she allegedly beat her, shaved her hair, verbally abused the child, and forced a metal rod into her mouth. However, there were several gaps in her statements. She only mentioned cutting her daughter's hair, but repeatedly emphasized that she never hit her. But exactly how true is this information, and could there be recordings to back up her version?
Okay, well, she's got a scratch on her cheek. That's fairly new.
Okay.
Okay. So what else happened? Because that's not the only thing.
That was it. I hit her over the head like this. I was like, the is your problem? And I grabbed the clippers and I cut her hair, and that was it.
Okay.
There's cameras in the hotel. You don't even have to believe me. You could just run the cameras in the office.
Which office?
And in the main office behind the front desk. Like at the main entrance. There's a camera right there.
Okay. Then why wasn't the haircut on there?
Oh.
I did it right there. Like, I mean, I wasn't doing it in front of the camera, but I did it right. Like, I wasn't hiding
What time were you told to leave work?
Um,
Approximate, doesn't have to be exact.
I want to say around 2:50.
Roblox is way more fun when you have Robux, but Robux cost money, and that's
Anywhere between 2 and 2:30.
Okay. So there's one part on the video in that main office where I think you're describing, where there's no video from like 1:55 until like 2:20. Just that camera. It's odd to me with all the allegations that are being made.
I don't have access to the cameras. I don't have no access to the cameras at all. Daniel, the supervisor, I have no access to cameras.
Is there any reason he didn't come?
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. He's not risking his job for anyone.
Okay. So if you cut her hair in the main office, how did you clean the hair?
The vacuum.
Okay.
And hold on, and the rest of the hair is in the trash bag. Like, her hair was long, so like the long hair is in the trash. The remaining little stragglies are in the vacuum. It's a green vacuum with a yellow cord.
Okay. So, one that, I guess if you vacuumed it up, that's why there's no hair in the office.
Okay, but it will be in the vacuum. As long as you go get that vacuum, her hair is in there.
So, there's also hair in the little hallway behind the office.
That's where we were at, that little hallway. Oh, so you went to the hotel. Okay, so you have the front desk, you have that little hallway, and then you have the back space where the 2 tables are.
Yep.
Okay, so that space right there, because remember, I was working front desk. Right there, that space is exactly where I cut her hair. So if you look where that white board is, right in front of that white board is where I did it. I put that chair right in front of the white board and I cut her hair.
Well, the only place that I found hair was in the little hallway, sitting on the white boxes. And
Yeah,
the hair I found was like 5-6 feet away from a trash can.
Okay, but that's what I just said. That white box is right by that white board. And that's the
So
hallway.
I'm also being told by numerous people that you were trying to shove a pipe in her mouth.
Oh shit!
Making comments of, "Oh, you want to suck? You can suck on this."
Nah, I'm not gonna lie though. Doing that shit at 12, that's like fucking crazy. You're having intercourse at 12. At 12, you can wait till like 15 or at least 16, like to where it's not crazy. Like 12 through 14 is fucking crazy to me. At 14 I was learning. At 15 I was still learning. Like, come on, bro. Like 16 is like, okay, this is what it is, this is what it's not. That's fucking crazy.
There was no one even in that office when I was cutting her hair. It was just me by myself and her.
Okay. I'm not saying you're lying, but I have numerous other people telling me completely different.
No, I was in there by myself. There was no one. If you look back at the cameras aiming at the door. You'll see who walked in and out. It was just me and her.
And they were in there.
There was no one else in there. Look, watch the time.
I did.
Okay, there was Alexis that was
I first
working
found
with
out
me,
about
and then
this.
she walked out, and there was no one there when I was cutting her hair.
All right, so you did not hit her with your cell phone or a cell
Oh
phone.
shit.
No, I hit her with my hand.
You hit her with your hand.
I smacked her against the head with my hand. Yes, I did.
You cut her hair there.
Yes, I did.
You're claiming that you did not use the pipe.
No, that's
Okay.
my f***ing kid.
Okay, and I'm not saying
I'm
that
not
you're
cursing
wrong.
at you. I'm just listening to what you're saying. Like there was no one there, and I know who you're talking to because Monica approached me and said, "Oh my God, you need to pray. You need to stop doing that." And I told her face, "Mind your business."
Okay. So.
But no.
It's crazy how I have two people that were not Monica call us literally crying about what they just saw. That's why this is all happening.
The officers noted that suspiciously, the footage from 1:55 and 2:20 p.m. had been deleted. Priscilla denied having access to the recordings or being responsible for deleting the only evidence that would support her claims. She also mentioned they may find the child's hair in a vacuum and other specific locations, but she remained adamant that the footage would show the truth and seemed very confident about it. No one knew what truly happened to the recordings, but the officers didn't seem inclined to investigate further, relying instead on statements from 3 witnesses who contradicted everything that Florentino claimed.
So today, you're going to jail for felony child abuse, for battery on LEO, and resisting with violence.
Okay, may I ask, how am I going to jail for child abuse if I never abused my kid? Like I'm admitting to you, yes,
So
I
in the
smacked
state
her
of
with my
Florida,
hand.
for domestic violence, if we can determine a primary aggressor, then we have to make a physical arrest.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you meant.
This is domestic violence because this is your daughter.
Right.
If I can determine a primary aggressor with the seriousness of the allegations that are being made,
okay,
I have to do something.
That's valid.
I understand that's your job, but how are you arresting me over allegations that you don't even have
Because I have
proof to?
2 eyewitnesses.
But they weren't even there.
Okay, well, it's crazy how someone can describe an incident like they did to a T when I talked to both of them completely separate and their statements are almost identical.
So why don't you talk to my boss? Why don't you go look at the cameras and actually
Because your boss wasn't there.
sit there?
Why am I going to talk to someone that's not there?
Because these people don't like me.
Okay.
Don't you think my boss is a little bit more
If you're wondering if I talked to your boss, I did. And your boss said that he had got a phone call as well from another person who said they had seen you sticking a pipe in your daughter's mouth.
That's why don't you ask my boss?
Because she doesn't want to talk to me.
She's over 12.
Because she wants to protect you.
No,
That's what
she's
it
not.
is.
No, she could speak. Didn't I tell you if you want me, I'll step out of the room so she could feel comfortable talking to you?
She wanted to go in her room to talk to us. We gave her the spiel and listen, tell us what you want to tell us about your comfortable. And she's like, nothing happened. She cut my hand, that's it. She's not saying anything.
Because nothing else happened. Like, ask her, did your mom hit you over your head with her hand? Ask her
I
that.
can't force a 12-year-old to talk to me. I'm not going to do that.
There's only certain questions.
Like, this is fucking
Okay,
crazy.
but you just clearly said that she
Like,
said she cut my hand. That
as
was
a
it.
parent,
Because that's all that
as a
was.
parent, I would
But
be
you know
mad
what,
too
Jimmy?
that my 12-year-old kid is like,
Let's say what they're saying is true. Why would I stick a
like,
pipe in my mouth?
it's,
Like,
well,
touch
I'm
that in
gonna
front
put
of
myself in her
people?
situation
And don't
because
you
like
think those are things that I would
my
relate to
12-year-old
at home?
daughter is out here
One would assume.
giving up the neck.
Well, first of all,
Like,
I would never
bro,
do that.
what?
And second of all, if
The
that
first
were
time
the
I heard
case,
somebody
I
say
would
it,
do
it
I
bet
would
not
do
come
it
from
in
a
front of
wrong
people,
person either.
in front of
I
cameras, in
might
front of
tweak
people.
on you.
I saw.
But the first time I heard somebody say them, like, what
With
the
all due
fuck?
respect, it's not being
The
rude.
fuck out of here.
This is what court is for. Okay?
Like,
So you're
some
going
little
to jail
nigga,
for those
I'm
3
gonna go get his
charges that I told
parents.
you about.
Like, I'm like, get the fuck out of
And
here.
if
I'm gonna go get his
you
parents.
feel the need to contest or fight them, then you
But
can
the
take
moment
it
I
to
see that phone,
Okay.
I see anything like that.
That's
Oh
just
my
where
god.
Go and get
No
two things
phone.
situated inside real quick.
I'm not gonna touch none
You
of
can
that.
tell
I
us what
ain't
needs to be
gonna
done
feel
and we
me.
can relay
No
it to whoever
phone.
that is, to you.
School,
Okay, well, I want to say
crib,
bye to my son because there's
only.
nothing to do with this.
Okay.
I want to say
Well,
thank
bring
you
your
to
son
my
out here.
daughter for doing all this because I literally just got her hair.
Your daughter didn't do a thing.
You gotta remember to your boss, before the reason for the incident was going on with her and the guys, which I just want to talk to you about because they're grown adults. So I'm gonna see if we can try to get investigators involved with that. And I'll go
But
on.
everything's on your phone. Everything's on Snap.
Yeah, hear me out. I'm gonna talk to you about that.
You was sucking
We're gonna work on that. Okay. I'm big on that. All of that. There's a way
So
to
they
work on that.
was grown ass men.
So right
I'm
now,
tweaking, bro.
besides
Fuck
that,
a domestic
your
violence,
daughter
capital
has nothing to do
murder.
with it. Okay. Your daughter has no reason to be blamed for this. This aspect of it, okay?
This was called in by someone completely.
Yes. She didn't call in. She's not saying, my mom did this, my mom did that.
No, but the reason I cut her hair is because of the decision she made. So now on top of all my responsibility and my bullshit, I have to deal with more. And guess what? You guys take me, and guess who you leave 2 kids with? Alone. So guess what she's gonna keep doing while I'm locked up?
Okay, so who is this?
That's my boyfriend. But guess what she's
Are
gonna
they
be
okay
doing?
to stay with your boyfriend, or do you want us to call someone else?
If they don't listen to me, what makes you think they're gonna listen to him? If she's sucking behind my back, what makes you think she's gonna suck behind his back?
Where's her phone at?
Oh my god. I'm not laughing at the God part.
So you pretty
No,
much,
I'm not laughing at the God part.
Pretty much. In all the reality, I get you. I know you're just doing your job. I get it.
And I don't want
pretty
you.
much just giving her the freedom to go run around tonight. Literally, that's what you're doing. You're giving her the freedom because mommy's not here. And who the is that? That's nobody. And guess what? Mommy's behind bars. So mommy can't come get me. And I'm gonna do whatever the I want to do tonight.
Do you want us to call well, we gotta call DCF anyway. DCF has to be notified of the incident. Do you want her to go with DCF?
Take her to DCF. Take her to DCF because I don't just do that. Why do you think there's cameras by her window? Because I'm scared she's gonna be going in and out of the window.
So hear me out. Where's her phone?
Priscilla Jocelyn Florentino, age 33, would be arrested on charges of child abuse without bodily harm, assaulting a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest without violence. She would face
That assault on a law enforcement officer was one of the softest charges I've ever seen. That nigga said she hit him in the hand. But personally, my opinion on this is like, she's not completely wrong to a degree. Like, come on, gang. Do you not see what the fuck she's going through? Her fucking 12-year-old child, sneaky as shit. In and out the house. She's literally putting herself on grown men. Grown men are putting themselves on this little ass kid. I'm gonna tweak too. But you gotta tweak on the grown ass man that's doing this with your daughter. And then you tweak on her. You got to tweak on the man first. Then you tweak on her. Like, nah. Hell nah. But yeah. The assault charge was ass. The child stuff. It's understandable you smacked her. I mean, if you really did shove her pipe down her throat, that is fucking insane. And what was the last one?
assaulting a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest without violence.
Okay, resisting, we seen the shit is on camera. But this right here, ass, that is fucking, I don't know. It's understandable to an extent. Like, why would you do it at the hotel? You should have did it at the crib. You came to the crib to grab the clippers. You should have just cut her hair there. Like a little smack. Okay, it's gonna come. It's gonna come with like every parent that's trying to discipline their child. But you did it on camera in front of people that's like not knowing or understanding the situation. So they're gonna take it completely out of proportion. It's crazy to me. I don't know. But in Discord, stay tapped in.